beautiful. Brian Lara must be thinking, Glenn McGrath started this against me on this ground in 1995, and now Jason Gillespie's doing the same thing.
Well, that is another brilliant delivery. Batsman not doing too much wrong there. Brian Lara just having a quick look back at the wicket.
Four runs outside half of the bat, but a boundary. Brilliant. Brilliant.
Well, that is an absolutely superb shot. Too much whip there for McGrath, but with a swinging ball, this is a fair shot. Does leave him the head right over the delivery and just smashes that right through the vacant cover region. Beautiful shot, straight along the ground.
I think you'll find there'll be a lot of appealing for leg bowlers, as there was yesterday with the leg spinners. They'll be beating the bat, coming onto the pad.
Tell you what, Tony, that was very close. No shot offered from Brian Lara, and that's a dangerous ploy. I wouldn't be doing that too often. Not that particular delivery, a little bit wider of the off stump maybe, but that was a close call.
Nice use of the feet, and he's got under that one and whipped it away over mid-wicket for 4.
Well, it's the way he plays down the track and up and over. Extremely safe shot for the left hand of the ball spinning into him. I wouldn't be surprised to see Stephen Moore employ an in-out field where he has some close-in catches with some protection for his spinners.
Hoisted that away again. Gone for another 4. Wasn't quite to the pitch of this one as he was to the one previously, but he knocked that onto it.
Almost an identical shot. Again, good use of the feet and hitting with the spin. Very safe shot. Stephen Moore has now reacted to that, and we'll see a man being placed in that area. Ricky Ponting's been placed out there just where those deliveries have been hit. And I don't know whether I agree with this. I think he should keep the bat pad. This is where Brian Lara has won the battle.
Right away, after just 4 deliveries. Just past the bowler, a full toss. And Adams calls for the second run. Well, that was very close, and of all things, a full toss.
We've had a bit of action this over. A couple of boundaries, good shout for LBW. On this occasion, the full toss nearly hit straight back to the bowler.
Very delicately played. And away from the man, so 3 4s in the first over, and Lara is on. Very clever shot to finish off the over. 3 4s and a 2, and the West Indies have shot up to 122 for 5. War continues. And he's got that away, it's gone for 4. Really a long hop, and Lara puts it away. So another boundary to Brian Lara. And the West Indies move on to 133 for 5 as we see the pull shot.
Attack the attack.
Long hop, and he's put that out of the ground. It's gone right on top of the Greenwich and Haynes stand. Spotted that very, very quickly and raises his 50 with a maximum.
Well, what an unbelievable response from Brian Lara. This ball's gone miles to the top of the roof, and That is a brilliant response to the attacking fielding position. Just slightly short of the length, and Brian Lara quickly onto the back foot, and that is out of there.
That's well played too. That ball spun back in a long way. It'll go all the way to the boundary. Desperate run there to get there, but another boundary from Lara has got the crowd going.
This is brilliant batting from Brian Lara. He's responded to a little bit of aggression from the Australians. Just taken the bull by the horns and played his shots. And that is a beautiful late cut. Waited for the ball to come to him. Just brilliant timing.
Lovely shot. Right on top of it. No third man. And with this hard ball, it's raced away for 4.
He's in the most exquisite form, Brian Lara. Slightly short of length. The ball did actually move back at Brian Lara, but he just let the ball come to him. This is the secret of his batting. He lets the ball come to him and then just guides it down through the slip area, and that's just raced away. Swing and a miss down the leg side. Quite close to the gloves. What a death that would be.
That's disdainful. Absolute disdain. Pulling a long hop through mid-on.
Well, this is almost ridiculous. Brian Lara knows that Stephen Waugh has covered the option on the offside, so he decides, well, you haven't got anyone at mid-on, that's where I'll hit it.
And he's popped it on the helmet. Ducking, which is what I'm sure a lot of people have advised him to do rather than trying to jump and the ball down. A little bit of byplay between between McGrath and Lara. The tension showing out in the middle as well. Adams goes down. The crowd loves it. This is what Test cricket, international sporting contests are all about. It's a very, very tense situation. Eddie Nichols, the umpire, being brought into it as well. And Adams, the peacemaker, coming down just to put his hand on the shoulder of his captain. The crowd's in it. So as Lara now comes back into the strike, he'll replay. Hit on the back of the helmet as he ducked. Down but not out. Up he gets and runs the leg by. Make sure the helmet is in position, smiles, but when he gets to the opposite end, he gets to the snarling McGrath. Eyeball to eyeball. And he's pulling away for 4. Doesn't the crowd enjoy that? A rousing way to raise the 100 partnership. You could not want it better. As a battle, as a contest. Here's the replay. West Indies up to 207 now for 5. McGrath rubbing the ball on his flannels. He'll come into bowl to Brian Lara in the commentary box. David Hookson with him, Michael Holding.
Thank you, Tony. And if this doesn't get the hairs on the back of your neck up, nothing will. This is outstanding, and McGrath thought about it. Lara thought about it, and McGrath thought better of it. Outstanding tough test match cricket. Umpires involved, bowlers involved, batsmen, and everybody is on the edge of their seat.
Not too sure that Brian Lara needs to do all this though. It's very competitive. But
and got him again. Just past the bat. Brian Lara not going forward as much as he should have.
wow, the well luck certainly going West Indies' way at the moment. An excellent delivery again. Had to play at it, well pitched up, in line with the stumps, and then that movement, taking it past the attempt.
Beautiful shot. No need to run for that. Didn't quite smash it in the middle, but he hit it well enough, and the placement was, as usual, perfect.
One of fuller length this from Jason Gillespie. Same sort of movement going across the body of Brian Lara, but a fuller length. Got to the pitch and spanked it through the offside. No need to move when you play shots like that.
And a beauty again. That's the length. And that's the length that Glenn McGrath should be watching from the other end.
Yes, excellent length. Same direction, same line going across the body of the left-hander, but this time back the length that he was in the previous over. Very difficult to drive those.
That's 4 runs. Off the back foot, banged square in the offside. Glorious shot again from Lara.
Well, he just lifts himself up on his toes to get above this ball. Bang, and punches it forward a point. No chance for the man there. Cover straight over the top of that delivery. Absolute disdain there. Brian Lara, 94, 13 boundaries, beautiful boundaries, and a 6 in this innings so far.
That's his 100. Brian Lara hits it over the top. And the West Indies captain, the prodigal son turned Muttiah, gets his second 100 in successive tests. And if the 213 at Sabina Park revived West Indies' fortunes, this one here has transformed a match in which they seem to have absolutely no chance to get even where they are now.
Well, claps of applause from everyone here at this ground. Standing ovation from the Australian crowd, the West Indian crowd, everyone, from the players. A very good innings at a vital time. There's probably only a...
There's one. Reduces the deficit to 49.
That's a good shot. Brian Lara initially was looking to let the short balls go, ducking as much as possible. I doubt if you'll see that happening now.
Swept away, and that'll go for 4. Beats McGrath. 42 needed.
That's just showing you the class of this man, Brian Lara. Before this delivery was bowled, Steve Waugh stopped play and was very meticulous about placing Glenn McGrath at back square. He's paused, kept him going another 5 yards to his left, and Brian Lara hit it exactly where he was coming from.
There'll be 2 here. That'll be 4. Lara doesn't get the strike, but he gets 4 and reduces the winning target. Magnificent cover drive. Oh! No, that is out of the very top drawer.
Lots of men on the boundaries all around the park to prevent this from happening. What a shot. Just slightly over pitched outside the off stump.
There's 2 wickets. In the air, dropped! Healy's dropped it into his left hand and out. Lara tried to glide it past first slip. Gillespie did the work and Healy let him down.
That is why we saw Shane Warne coming into that slip cordon. They know they have to get rid of Brian Lara. A very good delivery this from Gillespie. And Healy couldn't hang on. Just couldn't hang on. Excellent delivery though. Brian Lara looking to steer that down into the third man region. And this is a very, very costly mistake. Right in and right out.
Well, Lara certainly won't play that shot again. That's been put straight in the cupboard. Talking to himself, he's played very, very few false shots. And you've got to feel for Ian Healy. He knows what that may mean to this test match. And he knows what it may mean for the Frank Worrell Trophy. He takes a single, leaving Ambrose 4 balls to face, but 6 only to win. If Australia wins today, the Frank Worrell Trophy is theirs still. If the West Indies win, then Australia needs to win in Antigua next week to retain the Frank Worrell Trophy.
Them home.
He can take the 1 to tie the game. He slaps it away. He slaps it. Will he come back for 2? No, he can't. Yes, he can. No, he won't. Scores are level. Scores are level here. And 1 ball left in the over because of the wide. So what a moment for Brian Lara and Courtney Walsh. 1 current captain, 1 former captain, both champion players in the history of the game, and scores are level. So 1 ball remaining. McGrath has bowled 6 deliveries, but one of those was a wide.
Steve Waugh, knowing that only 1 run is required, has brought in all the fielders. No fine leg, no third man. Obviously a very attacking field. 3 slips, 2 gullies. But instead of the fine leg, there's a man almost in a leg gully position. Forward short leg. And 1 ball to go. Court Walsh on strike.
I certainly like to see a man in the covers. That field suggests it will be short, but I think that McGrath's got to try and get Walsh out. With no man in the covers, as soon as Walsh hits the ball, if he goes in the offside, they are going to scamper. The Frank Worrell Trophy, regardless of the result, is still alive. He lets it go. It ends the over, and Lara has the chance to bathe himself in some more thoroughly deserved glory.
Just a hint of a smile there from Brian Lara. Won't allow himself to start celebrating yet, of course. It's not over until it's over. Still a run to get.
What a day for Brian Lara. And they are ecstatic, and why wouldn't they be? It's never over until that lady sings. And the whole crowd is on its feet. Spectacular scenes here in Barbados. And if this doesn't get your hairs on your neck up, nothing will. The West Indies crowd sense a remarkable victory. The Australians still desperate to get a tie. So what will Brian Lara do? He's now got 6 balls to be as calm as he likes. He doesn't have to do anything foolish. It's been one of the genuinely great test innings. He's on 149, and it would be fitting for Brian Lara to tick over that 150 mark and win this match for his country. Scores level. 3 slips, 2 gullies, A leg slip. Finally, he's up in the leg slip position. Short mid-wicket, short cover. Gillespie. Brian Lara has won the match for the West Indies. The West Indies team run onto the oval, and one of the great results in Test match history has just been witnessed here at the Kensington Oval. So Brian Lara, Sherwin Campbell with his century. So Brian Lara finished with 153, not out. They chased 308 for victory. He got booed onto the field 24 hours ago after sending in Pedro Collins as night watchman. And he goes from the field as a hero